Well, Ohio has the unique distinction of having the highest payday loan rates in the nation, 591%. And the percentage of residents who have used one is almost twice the national average.
The feds just finalized a rule aimed at keeping people out of those debt traps, but some lawmakers are trying to stand in their way. Here's consumer investigator Danielle Serino.
I barely had enough left for groceries.
And it truly saved my butt.
I just was not going to get a loan anywhere else.
Hard not to get sucked in with stories like those. It's why when Sean Jackson needed money for unexpected car repairs, he went to one of those payday loan companies to borrow $400.
I thought it was a quick, easy fix, but it was really just placing a Band-Aid over a bullet wound.
Short-term loans are marketed as emergency help to get borrowers through to their next paycheck. They're often just a few $100s and have to be paid back within 2 weeks. Problem is, according to the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, 4 out of 5 borrowers can't repay that first loan and end up taking out more and more money.
A continuous vicious cycle.
Sean ended up going to 3 different loan places, so that $400 turned into $1,800 after interest, fees, and bank penalties. That's when the harassing calls from bill collectors began.
About 10 times a day.
Every day?
Every day. From there, they started calling my mother.
That's why the CFPB drafted new rules, which include requiring lenders to get documentation proving the borrower can repay the loan, refuse loans to anyone who's taken out 3 within 30 days of each other, and give written notice before debiting money from a borrower's bank account. But some lawmakers are accused of getting a payday of their own by trying to shut down these protections. Representative Jeb Hensarling, who received 95 contributions from the payday industry since 2010, sponsored the Financial Choice Act, which would keep the CFPB from regulating these lenders. One of the co-sponsors was Representative Steve Stivers of Ohio, who received 58 contributions.
Why is he supporting something that would potentially hurt consumers?
Both representatives emailed us saying the CFPB will further harm consumers by taking away their right to access small-dollar emergency loans. And there's no conflict of interest.
There's a number of members of Congress that think that it's perfectly fine to put people into a situation where they potentially risk losing their car or garnish their wages.
Consumer attorney Mark Dan has filed lawsuits against lenders for harassing borrowers. He also represented Sean and won.
We got rid of debtors' prisons with the Constitution.
And with that settlement, Kevin went to school to become a paralegal and realtor. But he still wishes he could have avoided this altogether.
If I would have told my family and my immediate support system that I was having car problems, I could have easily got a ride to work for 2 weeks.
As I always encourage, if you feel strongly about this issue, you need to contact your representatives and voice your concerns. I put both proposals as well as the representatives' full responses on our website, wkyc.com. I also put a link on my Facebook page on what to do if you have a payday loan you can't repay.